That's right, guys. It's time for Josh the Boss Vlogs. If Logan Paul can shoot videos of people killing themselves, I can kill my own YouTube channel career. That's what I'm talking about, right, world? Let's get an asking around of people who totally agree with my vlogging lifestyle. Rainbow Dash, what do you think? Great, that's what I really wanted. That's what I really wanted to hear. Because vlog life is all of life. Okay, screw that. Screw that. I can't vlog, okay? I just can't vlog because there's something else on my mind. It's that every single time I make a video or start to vlog, I feel like I'm how do I say it? Missing out on that Fortnite grind. Yeah, Fortnite.
Minecraft character can agree with that since we can't actually sprint right now. We're down to one hunger. Oh gosh, actually, you know what? I should probably.
What's up, guys? I'm a professional Pickle Rick YouTuber, Josh DeBoss, back here to let you guys know about Fortnite. I think Fortnite is one of the best games out there so far. I mean, it's the best game ever, period. I mean, it's got, it's free, it's PUBG, but better, and I mean, it's totally different than PUBG. It's nothing like PUBG at all. It's not PUBG. Fight me, it's not PUBG, okay? Great stuff about Fortnite. I mean, there's the fact that it's not PUBG, and I mean, it's like Roblox because you get to build, and it's like Minecraft because you get to build, but it's like in a PUBG world, but it's not PUBG. You know, it's a battle royale. That's a genre, not a copy at all. The fact that they came out around the same time means nothing. And honestly, I thought Fortnite's just so good, and I haven't made a video in a while, that I just need to make a hentai review about Fortnite to really show my appreciation for the loving masterpiece that is Fortnite. So let's get right into that. But I think the main thing about Fortnite, and the main thing is that so many people love Fortnite. And I think before I show my own thoughts, we should go into what famous reviews that I got off the internet, what famous reviews for Fortnite, my bad, are. So, first review, it's like PUBG, but cooler, you know? That's from my good friend Matt Williams. Thank you, Matt Williams, for sending in that quote. You can send in more quotes at the address at the bottom. It's different than PUBG, we swear, from the Fortnite developers. I think they're totally right. It is different than PUBG. It's free, so it's the best. From some autistic kid, you know, he was on the side of the street. We asked him for his opinion. I think it was slightly on some kind of drug. And then I paid $20 for skins. This person, I cannot give their name as they are currently under government surveillance. So we might have to cut this part of the video completely. Those are some famous reviews for Fortnite. And I think they're right. I think Matt Williams did a great job of explaining that it's kind of like PUBG, but it's not like PUBG at all. That's what the Fortnite developers are saying. It's not like PUBG, and they're right. It's not. It's its own battle royale game with building, which is very exclusive to Fortnite, and no other game has ever done building in it before. And if you bring up Minecraft, Roblox, Terraria, or any other game with building in it, I will fight you and immediately permaban you from my YouTube. So don't do that, okay? That's some good juice. You know what's also pretty good? Fortnite. But you know what's even better than Fortnite? Hentai reviews. And in hentai reviews, I always start out with my basic grading thing, which I have kept consistent throughout every hentai review and have never changed the grading system ever. I've never once messed it up, and if you say I messed it up, we're gonna have a problem. So, the first thing about hentai reviews, the first thing I'll be looking at is, of course, that dank plot. Because, you know, every single great thing has to have a lot of great plot. And I think Fortnite has a lot of great plot in it. Its plot is basically the main reason people come and play that game in the first place, you know? But I'll get into that later. And then you have what was it? What was my second one? I can't remember. I can't even remember my own grading rubric. Was it screw it. Entertainment value. There you go. Entertainment value. That's what my new second one is gonna be, okay? Because that makes sense. And then of course we have ecchi. That juicy sexiness that all good hentais should have. So let's get into the first one, which is of course that dank plot. Thank you.
Oh.
Fortnite, the plot. So let's get into that plot. Plot is a very important part of every entertainment medium that we have. Movies, video games, and of course, Fortnite, because it's in its own genre, because that's how good Fortnite is. And one of the great things about Fortnite that makes it such an immense, popular game is its awesome, amazing plot. Now, what is Fortnite's plot? Well, basically, Junior, a monster from a different dimension, decides, oh, I like Jupiter, and so he goes to fight it. However, they're big bad guys. Big bad guys, not good. And of course, Donkey Kong comes in and says, hey, this is my tropical freeze. Don't you stay out of here. So of course, Junior and his friends decide, all right, Donkey Kong, your tropical freeze is out of here. And instead, we're gonna have a tropical storm. So the tropical storm decides, hey, tropical freeze, tropical storm, I'm gonna storm this place up. And so it starts purpling all over the place. And that's the plot of Fortnite. It's a masterpiece. Honestly, I think Shigeru Miyamoto and his team over at Bandai Namco have really just made the best plot for Fortnite. I mean, really, honestly, Capcom can't do any more with Marvel. It's really awesome, and I think Fortnite really deserves that kind of credibility when it comes to that amazing plot it has. I mean, the team over at Fortnite have been working day in, day out to make more great skins for us so we can pay even more money. And I mean, I think that's the thing, is it kind of helps with the plot, you know? Because, you know, of course, Donkey Kong and the Tropical Freeze, great game, but Fortnite's even better. And so they basically took those two games and they created a great plot out of them. And I think it really works, you know? And, you know, the Battle Royale survival aspect of it really helps towards this gritty realism for Fortnite, you know, which is why the art style really complements that gritty realism with very cartoony, stylish graphics, you know. That remind me that Nintendo is making better consoles than Xbox and PlayStation. Fight me. And it reminds me that Fortnite is always played best on the Nintendo Switch, and the plot is actually better on the Switch. Of course, they haven't really released the Switch version to anyone else yet, but I'll show you some gameplay of the Switch version right now.
Josh, why'd you change the group chat to Josh roasting?
Oh, that makes more sense. I roasted you pretty bad.
What did I say? There was so much of a better plot than compared to, like, you know, the Xbox and PlayStation versions. Sadly, they haven't released that one to the public yet, but once they do release that to the public, I bet it'll be really good. But, of course, the Fortnite plot isn't just good on Nintendo Switch. The mainstream version is good, too, and I think it holds a lot of value for the rest of a lot of other games to take place, like, to understand, right? Like, you have, like, all these Telltale games that are trying to tell tales, you know, but those tales don't really tell very good ones. And so I think Fortnite really shows that plot, you really only need it when it's making you that dank kush. And I think that, I truly understand that, really. I really do. And the thing is with Fortnite's plot is, I mean, it's just so good that I can't just help but, yeah, it's that good, guys, really, it's that good, you know? I'm a compulsive Fortnite player, you know? And every single time I play it, I'm thinking about that tropical freeze plot. So when it comes to score for plot, I'm gonna have to give that plot a 9 out of 11. That's a great plot right there. Thank you. Next scene. That's right. Next up is entertainment value. And I gotta say, man, Fortnite's got a lot of that. So, you know, when I'm talking about Fortnite with my friends, you know, Fortnite really is just the coolest game out there. And honestly, it's because of that entertainment value that it's so much fun, you know? I think really honestly playing Fortnite isn't really cringy. A lot of people talk about like cringiness, you know, and like, oh my goodness, like Fortnite is pretty like, oh, Fortnite's pretty awesome stuff, right? Why are you saying it's cringy? But like, I don't think playing Fortnite is cringy, you know? I talk about it with my friends at school, you know? It's like, we have this big test coming up and studying, you know? But instead, I play Fortnite with my friends because that's what's really cool, you know? And that's what's hot. That's what's topical at the moment, you know? And I think that's a really good point. It is very topical. And the thing is the entertainment value works with that. The gunplay is so unique. I mean, shooting, that's pretty cool. I mean, what other game have you seen that like really like has it where you're shooting other people in the game? Like that's very innovative, and I think it really does work. Like it's so much fun to shoot other people in a video game. Like I just never thought like shooting other people with guns in a video game. It's just so innovative. I mean, I've never seen anything else done like it before. So I mean, that's what makes Fortnite so special. And I mean, again, it's got like that kind of similarity PUBG, like a little bit. Like sure, you spawn in this big ship thing, right? Then you drop onto an island, on a desolated island with 100 other people. You go around collecting weapons and trying to be the last person to survive. But that's not a similarity. They're different games. I mean, a famous quote from Parker once said, Fortnite is like life. Nobody cares about yours when you talk about it at school. And it's a good point, you know? I really do think a lot of people don't understand that Fortnite is one of the most fun games out there and that it's the top game on the market at the moment, you know? It's free, which means it's good, okay? How many free games have you seen on the App Store that weren't good? Talk to me about that Final Fantasy 15 free game and come back to me when you're like hooked to it, okay? Because free always means good, okay? And it's like, oh, well, you can support the release of it by paying money. By buying skins. And I mean, that's a great point. The skins really do change the game. Shut up! After someone rudely interrupted me, okay? Sorry. One more thing I should say about Fortnite before I give it a rating is it's how happy it makes people feel. You know, it's so uplifting, you know? Like, there's barely any negativity in it, you know? If your friends, like, call you out for something, it's mostly, like, just, like, it's like, friendly banter, you know, it's so fun stuff, you know, and it really promotes positivity, you know, and I mean, I've really taken light from this, you know, I'm not negative at all, you know, and I'm very nice to the people around me now, you know, I love my family now, and it's all because of Fortnite. Before I played Fortnite, my parents thought I was a disappointment. Now, my parents don't talk to me, so I don't think I'm a disappointment, so I don't think I'm a disappointment anymore. But even on top of that, guys, I've really just been trying to spread positivity now through my channel. And I think I'm going to start that with today's video, you know? I mean, I just want to make sure that every single thing in my video, every effect, every word on screen, really just uplifts people, you know? By the way, is this in the shot? I'm trying to make sure this is in the shot yet because this is really important because for my positivity message, okay? This is very important, guys. But I'd have to give my Fortnite review a 10 out of 10. Well, for entertainment at least. Don't even get me started on the ecchi. Actually, do get me started on the ecchi. We'll be back after the commercial break. All right, sorry, we got a special guest. Hello, sir. Can you tell us how much you love Fortnite?
No English.
No. Can you tell us how much you love Fortnite?
Thank you, no English.
Dang it, guys, sorry, this is a Spanish-only server. So, I guess we'll have to get into ecchi now. Come along with me, don't stop. Ecchi is something that defines us all. Am I right? We all live life looking for that sweet release of death. And ecchi's the way to get that. I really do believe that in life, we really enhance our visions through ecchi. I think you can believe the same. And the thing is, with Fortnite, is it's got so much ecchi, it just can't stop itself. It just can't stop itself. The ecchi just doesn't stop. It never stops. It's always a winner or a game over, really, honestly. I mean, take a look at the Nutcracker skin from the Fortnite. Tell me that isn't hot. Tell me you're not getting sweaty just looking at that. Oh, see, the earth is even agreeing with me here. It is getting riled up over these Fortnite skins, and I can really understand why, guys. These Fortnite skins, they're some of the best things I've ever seen. They're personally, they're sad. And honestly, these Fortnite skins, they're amazing. I mean, even the regular skins, you know, like you're looking like even like the basics skins, they're amazing. They're the pinnacle of amazingness. They're so special and unique. Take a look at Xenoblade 2's character designs. Disgusting. They're so regular, so boring. They're not special at all. Now look at these Fortnite characters. They're so much cooler, so much more awesomer. And that's a word. I made that up. And you know what game really decided that was a word? Fortnite. Because Fortnite is awesomer than all your other games, okay? So deal with it, okay? Deal with it. And the best part about the ecchi is it's going to get my first score of a 10 out of 20. And I don't even know if I've even been doing out of 10 scores. But if I have, this is gonna get a 10 out of 50, a 10 out of 100, a 10 out of 250, because the Fortnite skins are some of the best in the game. They're so good that I will spend my mortgaging my family's house for these Fortnite skins. They're that good. And if you tell me they're not good, then we're gonna have a fight in our hands. And I know I've been saying I'm gonna have a lot of fights, right? And I said more positivity in this channel. But if you want to ruin my positivity on my channel by saying these Fortnite skins aren't worth my hard-earned cash, then I'm sorry. Get out of my Discord server, get out of my Roblox server, get out of my Minecraft server, get out of my Mario Odyssey server, get out of my Breath of the Wild server, get out of my Overwatch server, and get out of my Fortnite server. Because I don't want to see your dirty face around me again. But really, guys, Fortnite, I really like the Fortnite skins. They're very positive, very funny, and they're very uplifting, honestly. And I love those emotes. I love those emotes. You use them so many different times during battle that really they're just the best thing ever. I mean, who when you're getting shot, what else do? You emote. And that's why I pay $20 for emotes, honestly. You know, a lot of people, I'm not going to point fingers, David, but, you know, a lot of people pay money for Fortnite. You know, I'm not going to point fingers, Matt Williams, Smith it twice. I'm not going to point fingers, you know, and there are people who don't spend money on it, like me, for example, not pointing fingers, of course, and Cade, and of course not pointing fingers, and Caleb's thinking about it, the person recording this video, so he should probably rethink that. And honestly, I mean, the thing is that, now, a lot of people say, like, why spend your money on that part of the game when you can spend your money on the save the world like PvE thing, but nobody plays the PvE. Let's be honest, nobody plays the PvE. If you play the PvE, you probably are homeless. Okay, have you have anything to add about ecchi?
My hands are numb.
I think I have to give out a ballad, a sort of poem for Fortnite as well, because I believe it deserves something of that caliber. Fortnite for life. Fortnite at night. Oh great, I'm dead. Time to cry in bed. Skill is what I lack. Dang it, now I'm black. Fortnite is cool, so let's talk about it at school. Did I hear you say PUBG? All I heard was duty. You never won a solo? Then go kill yourself, you homo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, please, please stop clapping, please. Please. Okay.